Alright, y'all boys, what's up? It is Jam and May here, back here with another one. Today, this is what my fourth upload today. We got a reaction to the 9 tips to improve your undisputed gameplay. I've heard that this is going to be going over some gameplay mechanics and new gameplay features that we have not seen. So there's gonna be, a live reaction. I saw like one or two of them. I can't lie, I couldn't like look away. But we're gonna look at it. We're gonna take a look and we're gonna react to it, man. All right. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Shout out to Undisputed. Shout out to Fanatico, because I know damn sure he's doing this video. He's the content manager. All right. Shout out to Fanatico and all the devs and everything. If y'all don't know as well, Undisputed beta will be tomorrow. I will be streaming 2 Central Time. All right, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But without further ado, man, let's get right into it.
What is up, fight fans? Today we will be breaking down 9 tips to help you level up your game in Undisputed. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Directional punches allow you to strike while simultaneously moving your fighter to a desired location.
Okay, so I kind of already knew about this one. I use directional punches. I only use them for hooks and the lead body uppercut because I just like the placement of it. But for straight shots, usually the jab, about like 70% of the time, I use it as a throwaway punch. 30% is between like a stiff jab and a regular jab, so I really wasn't worried about using directional punches on that too much. Really didn't like the body punches in the first beta either. But the first thing I can already notice is that there is a nude HUD selection, if y'all can pay attention, kind of similar to the UFC 4 HUD, to where it's every single category categorized out, and if a person hits you in that certain area, it pops up and lets you know that yes, this part of your right head, left head, whatever, did take damage. So it is going to decrease. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put it up somewhere on the screen so y'all can see. It's kind of like that. I just noticed that off rip. It's not like the body itself, and it shows you like red is where it's really hurt. Orange is it's not that anymore. So the HUD does look very improved, and they put the stam on top and put the name brackets on the bottom. So they just reversed those two. So I like that. It is pretty new and innovative.
This mechanic can be used by simply moving your analog stick up, down, left, or right while punching. Use directional punches to step back onto your back foot while punching your opponent. Use it to step or pivot to each side.
Oh, so you can use it directional, so you can move. Oh, so you can hit on angles. Why the fuck does UFC 4 not have this? But you can hit on angles. You didn't pay attention to what he said. He said you can, while you're moving, you can hit someone. Like that. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but you can hit them on the angle. So if you're moving, on a right pivot, if you're pivoting it to the right, you can pivot, and as you're pivoting, you can throw a right. You punch with the right hand or the left hand, whichever one you want to throw with. I think that's a pretty cool feature as well.
Side of your opponent, allowing you to create advantageous angles, or use it to be aggressive and step in from out of range to surprise your opponent with a quick attack. Directional punches give you the ability to control where you are in the ring while simultaneously making your opponent pay for being overly aggressive.
Woo! You can see he's stepping in, going off to the side. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I cannot wait to play this shit tomorrow.
Your fighter can mix up their shots by punching the head as well as the body. Holding the left bumper will allow your fighter to throw direct body shots.
I think I don't want to skip it, but I think that this one was pretty obvious. But a lot of, I'm gonna say this, you don't have this shit in the fucking menu, so I'm gonna have to fucking study this for tomorrow, like a damn test, because I can repeatedly have to fucking look at the damn Twitter screenshot of the controls, and it was kind of annoying. Because, I mean, I kind of learned it as I go. Kind of have a good understanding of it now. But as I was going along, man, I had to keep fucking looking down. In one fight, I had to look up how to fucking take a knee and shit.
Body shots are available for all punch types. Mixing up your attacks with high and low punch combos will keep your opponent on their toes.
I will say this, the uppercuts
the head moves,
and the body hooks
the body
look improved. This is very interesting. I want to see how the straight punches do. I want to the hooks to the body. This shit is looking improved. power punches. So you need to be
Add
careful.
some sting.
You Deontay Wilder users. I think y'all need to pick. I think I'm probably gonna use Wilder first. Either Wilder or Usyk. I don't know. I want to use those. I know everybody's gonna go Roy Jones, and I don't want to use Roy Jones off rip. I'm probably gonna go with Usyk or Wilder first because this is the heavier division. So I want to use one of those first, and then I'll go to use Roy Jones, and then Katie Taylor, Jessica Moscow. I'm really not a Nigel Benn fan, but I'll use him as well. I'm gonna go through use everybody. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
To your punches by making them a power punch. Every punch can be turned into a power punch.
I want y'all to pay attention to that overhand.
More damage to your opponent.
UFC 4
but it
overhand.
is slower to throw.
UFC 4
you can throw a power punch by holding the right bumper while throwing a punch. Be smart when using the power punch modifier.
Antarctica.
You don't just want to throw bombs all the time, as you can be open to counters and spend a lot of your stamina if you start whiffing shots. Make sure to surprise your opponent to catch them with a well-timed power punch.
Yes, sir. This shit looks exactly. Oh! Damage is improved. I've noticed that. The damage is improved. The damage is improved. The damage is improved. And I'm glad they listened to this. You don't know. I wrote a whole entire document of the positives, negatives, and mixed aspects. I just didn't just make a video. I really wanted to, improve the game, and it looks like the damage has improved, and I am excited for that because I'm about to be KO'ing a lot of people. If this is involved, a lot of people about to get mixed up and KO'd. Not gonna lie to you. Let's continue. The weave.
Your basic defense is broken up into 3 mechanics: weave, slip.
I'm gonna say that I know I keep pausing it. It's probably gonna be one of my last times pausing it. Be sure if you like kind of struggle with the controls, I would say you really need to I would say watch this video because I'm gonna study it as well. It's not just gonna be for a reaction.
Flipping and blocking. Weaving is moving your upper body and head with full 360 control as a way of avoiding punches. You're able to weave in any direction, and you can hold your weave and adjust your position without leaving weave. Pressing the left trigger while moving the left analog stick will plant your feet.
All right, so this was one of the things you couldn't do in the beta. You couldn't block and weave, so that looks like that has changed. Still, though, I wish you can block and punch, like moving, like weaving. You know what I mean, like block and punch. But this is one of the things that I had a kind of like a mixed aspect with as well.
And
so I like
your
this.
head in the direction you choose. Weave is very useful if you get cornered or trapped, especially if your opponent is feeling confident in their attack and throwing a lot of punches. You can also use weave.
You can see he's not losing no stam. If you pay attention, Nigel Benn is not losing stam while he's weaving. If you paid attention, he lost no stam.
Shot opportunity.
Hold on, let's go back because he lost absolutely no stam while he was weaving.
Weave is
no, I'm not saying it should be somewhat of a stam tax. That's a small little exploit that I noticed.
Very useful if you get cornered or trapped, especially if your opponent.
These big movements like this shit should cost stam, in my opinion. Shouldn't cost as much as for a whiff, but it still should be costing some stam.
In their attack and throwing a lot of punches. You can also use weave to open up counter shot opportunities from any position.
10 seconds to go.
But I'm liking this so far. I'm noticing a lot though.
Slipping is quickly moving your body and head to avoid a punch and can be done in 4 directions in Undisputed: forward, backward, left.
So I'm noticing
right.
These movements are costing stam, but the actual weaves weren't. It's kind of weird.
Slipping can be done by moving the left.
So the slipping caauses damage, but not the weaves. I don't know, man. That's pretty interesting. I don't know about that, man.
Slips work very well for punches.
If you paid attention, Ragzilla lost no stam. I don't know if that's a
great
glitch
way to negate
but
a
he lost
fast
no stam.
and snappy attack from your opponent.
Ragzilla
With slips,
in a blue
you can
corner,
move out of the way immediately and return fire with devastating results. But be careful, because slipping too often will quickly drain your stamina.
Yeah, I like that. But what about weaving though? Because I just seen Roxzilla weave and he lost no stamina. So I don't know. I have to ask about that on the Discord. So I'm very confused on that.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the
If y'all saw what I'm talking, I hope y'all saw what I'm talking. If you didn't, go back because I
When
know I'm
all
not
else
the only
fails
one
on
who saw
defense,
that.
you're going to need to block, which simply means to use your hands
Directional
and arms
blocking.
to block
Something
shots
I
to
didn't
your
learn till
face
like the
and
second
body.
day.
Block can be used by holding the right trigger. Blocking the body can be done by holding the right trigger and moving the right analog stick down or
right.
pressing the body punch modifier.
Oh, so instead of using like a quote unquote axis blocking, you can just use the left bumper and then the right trigger. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I don't think I'll do that because it's gonna be kind of confusing, but that's interesting. I mean, would you be able to move up the right stick as you're holding this down? I don't know. That's pretty interesting. That's another question I have. I don't know if y'all know. Oh shit! Did I just mute it? How do I unmute it? How do I unmute? Oh shit! My bad.
While moving your
My
block by
bad.
using the left analog stick. Blocking is the safest defensive
Okay, I
tool
don't
to use.
hear any sound.
It protects your
Okay, there we go. Never mind. All right, never mind.
fighter from punches
Never mind, that's my
without
bad.
having to react too aggressively to your opponent's offense, making it a massively useful tool to help you get on the inside or escape the
I like
inside
how he's hitting
while
on
protecting
angles.
yourself at
This
all
is
times.
nice. I can't
But
wait
don't
to
get
play.
too complacent when blocking, as punches can go high,
Bleed through.
low, or
Yeah,
even
yeah,
bleed
yeah.
through your guard. You're going to have to get creative with your block to make it an effective shield. Make sure to use your block to move your guard around to the rhythm of your opponent's punches or to favor a specific location like a cut or damaged body part. Make sure to play around with the weave and block triggers to figure out how to defend yourself effectively.
did some damage.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing that block is just give it. I just said this in my head, and I need to say this. I'm gonna say I don't think block break is gonna be a thing because you're gonna lose a lot of stamp throwing punches anyway, as you can see. But I just hope that people don't try to do it because I'm looking at it now. I just hope it's not a thing. Oh man, this is giving me fucking block breaking flashbacks. I just hope it's not a thing.
A punch becomes a counter punch when you're able to avoid one of your opponent's punches and then quickly return with a punch of your own. In Undisputed, landing a counter punch will increase the
If you
damage
wonder why I'm tapping my nose, like when I tap my nose right here, I feel a little sting. So I'm just tapping. I don't know why.
dealt and increase the chance of a flash daze, knockdown, or knockout.
That was a nice counter.
This is done by simply using any of the defensive and evasive mechanics in the
I ain't gonna lie to you, this song better not get me copyrighted.
game,
I
then quickly
just thought about that shit though.
following with a punch of your own. Counterpunching can help you easily control your opponent and make them think twice before being reckless with their offense. Make them miss, then make them pay.
Bing, bing, bing. Ooh! That was clean. That was clean.
And you can see his legs are, and he just knocked it down.
By the way, that Roy Jones stance is beautiful. Loose movement. I hope they about to tell me this shit get nerfed. Because look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I used loose movement. The shit was OP. It was fucking OP. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was very OP. So I hope we hear something good about this.
Loose movement is a secondary movement set attached to fighters in Undisputed that
Look at the Roy
enables them to
Jones
move.
stuff. Can't wait to do it. Do they have the look away jab though? And I noticed there's another arena. Is this a fucking basketball gymnasium? I see the goal back there. Courage from 3, swish. But is the look away jab in here? That's my question.
More freely than they usually
I want to see
would.
this look
Loose
away jab.
movement can
Man.
be toggled on and off by pressing up on the D-pad. The loose movement toggle allows you to move gracefully around the ring to get in and out of range, as well as move into angles much more smoothly than in the standard footwork. You also gain a higher knockdown chance against your opponent, but be careful because it comes with a risk-reward system where your opponent also gains a higher knockdown chance.
Okay, see, now it's balanced. Like that. It's balanced now. So both of y'all get an increased chance of getting fucking knocked down in either stance. I like that. So that's cool. That is cool. I like that. I like that. I enjoy that.
Against you when you're in loose movement. Make sure to use loose movement when up against an overly aggressive opponent or if you want to cover the distance quickly.
Neither fighter wanting to go inside. Willing to just box on the outside so far. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way.
You know what, these guys have had all the hype and everything around them, and well deserved because they're so
Stam. All right, this is the last tip, y'all.
Your fighter's stamina levels impact a wide range of things
Damn, he gas fast as shit.
in game, including punch speed, damage taken, and the chance of you being knocked down, which
These look like the punches Floyd Mayweather was throwing against Deji.
means that managing your stamina is essential for effective fighting. Your stamina level is displayed as a white bar above your fighter's name.
I like that.
This
I like
shows
that.
you both short-term stamina loss and max
Whoa,
stamina.
whoa. Go back. I noticed something. For one, Philly Shell defense. For two,
This shows you
Philly Shell? Question mark? I don't know. Hold on. Let me screen. I'm gonna have to screenshot. Let me write that down. 824. That's gonna be a thumbnail right there. Philly Shell? Question mark? You know.
both short-term stamina loss and max stamina. Your short-term stamina is displayed as the brighter white stamina bar, and it's the stamina bar that directly impacts the things that I previously
So will Philly
mentioned,
Shell be able
like
to use
punch
and lose
speed
movement?
damage taken.
I hope it
Your
is.
max stamina bar is the grayer stamina bar.
This Roy
displayed
Jones is gonna be
underneath
so
the
fucking
short-term
clean,
stamina.
yo.
And this is the upper limit
Not gonna
available.
lie, it's looking like Roy. That straight is so fucking. That is like spot on Roy Jones. This you can tell. Roy Jones is fucking gonna be OP.
For your short
saying it now.
stamina. That means as you drain your max stamina throughout the fight, the amount of short-term stamina you'll have also gets smaller.
Body.
Both of your stamina bars are impacted by a wide variety of things, including throwing punches, getting hit, and between round recovery. If you fully deplete your short-term stamina and continue to do things like throw punches or get hit, your max stamina will deplete more quickly. Those were 9 tips to help you.
All right, y'all. That looks like that's gonna be it. Shout out to Fanatical for the video putting on. This reaction was long as shit, but anyways, y'all let me know down below in the comments what y'all think. This was a pretty good video. I'm gonna watch it back again. But see y'all boys next time. Benjamin with another Undisputed video. Do something productive with your day beating you, and it's not productive. See y'all boys next time. It's Benjamin, man. I'm out.